I just done 1 hour of editing video and I realized most people still obsess about the hustle culture. They think if they work 12 hours a day, they'll get more results in their business, they'll make more money. But the problem is that, most people still work 9 to 5 job, they work 8 hours a day, they even work on weekends, but they focus only 1 to 2 hours a day and the rest 6 hours they scroll on social media, they watch bullshit content, all of this internet drama. So 8 hours a day won't change your life forever. It's actually the first 2 to 3 hours right after you wake up. You open up your laptop, you start make content, you learn programming, you learn video editing, graphic design, you sell your skills on freelance job, whatever. This makes me realize that most people are not productive. They wasted 3 to 4 hours a day on social media. They think they're productive by working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. The only productive habit they do is maybe going gym and lift heavy weights, that's it. When they come back home, they eating junk food, they scrolling and fall asleep. And I know you don't want to be like that. You want to have a structured life. You want to wake up in the morning, you work on something that is meaningful, and you make it full time. But the problem is that you know you need to do it, but you don't do it because you fear of failing. What if you wake up in the morning and spend the first 2 to 3 hours to learn about video editing, record content and post it online? You do it every day and you try to improve it. Well, you won't change your life in the next 6 to 12 months, but at least you make progress by doing it daily. So here's the system I use to make sure that every day when I wake up, I optimize and maximize every hour on the day. So when I wake up in the morning, I start to edit or record content and I give out my learning lessons, my wisdom. And after that, I go gym, I spend 1 hour to lift heavy weights. In the evening, I listen to podcasts. Let's say I want to learn about writing. I search on YouTube how to write better scripts for my content, whether it's for social media or YouTube. The second skill I need to develop is that my speaking, my communication. So I practice storytelling every day. I record myself in a room. I spend 10 to 20 minutes maximum to practice the way I talk. So after that, I don't do nothing else. I just go sleep. Tomorrow when I wake up, I'm ready to start a new day with a new work. I spend 1 hour on the focus work, and after that I go gym, and after that I self-educate myself. So this is the system. It's so simple. You don't need to overcomplicate it. You don't need to add more habits. If you follow this system and if you stick with it for the next 30 days, I believe your life will change forever. Not because you do this one habit that change your life, but you put the system in place so when you're tired after your job, you still go gym, you still do some work. Maybe it's not an hour, just 30 minutes to practice the way you talk. But only with this system, you can be productive. You don't rely on willpower. If you try to push yourself every day, wake up in the morning, you try to work for 4 hours, you go gym, and spend the rest of your days scrolling on social media, you're not that productive. And in 3 to 6 months from now, you'll get burned out because you try to force yourself without a system and you rely on willpower, you rely on discipline. That's not how you work, that's not how you make the desired results in life. If you have the system in place and you try to make it work every single time, even on bad days, when you wake up feel unmotivated, you do it anyway. It's not discipline, willpower, or motivation that helps you to improve. It's actually the simple system you put in and you rely on the system. You just only need to work 1 hour a day. You got to go gym and just spend 1 hour. And you want to improve your skills. So you try to master speaking and communication. You stick with it. And in 6 months from now, you improve. You now have a full-time business. You post content online. You tell people how you learn all of these skills. You give people out lessons, knowledge, information you get. You no longer rely on your normal job, but you focus on the work that you want to do every day. It's not about forcing yourself to do work and you get results, but you truly love it. Every day when you wake up, you want to do it because I just need to spend 3 hours today to improve my life, and that's it. I don't need to force myself to sit here and work 12 hours a day. I know in 3-6 months I'll get burned out easily. I don't love my job and I hate sitting here and do the work for the next 12 hours. You know it. You just want to work 1 hour with focus. You throw away your phone, you sit down, you try to make content, you gather all this information, all the knowledge, all the lessons you get. Let's say you want to talk about fitness because you've been going to gym over the past 5 years and you know this is your hobby, you have a great physique and you want to give out lessons, you want to tell people how they can achieve their aesthetic physique through fitness. You sit there with just 1 hour of focused work and then you go gym, you meet people, you self-educate yourself, you read a book about influence and communication, and that's how you improve, that's how you make progress, by not forcing it. See, it's no longer about how long you work, but are you focused on your work? If you sit down and do the work for the next 1 hour without distractions, I believe 99% of your tasks will be done. You don't need 4, you don't need 6 or even 12 hours to get it done. You want to make content about fitness, whatever, health. If you sit down and focus only on that one task, you'll get it done in just 30 minutes. You script, record, and post your content. That's it. And you keep improving every day because you know you need to self-educate yourself. You just don't post more and more content. You don't just do the volume. You try to find the problems you need to fix, and that's how you improve your skills. You now start to learn about video editing. You now learn about influence. You level up the way you speak. You now can tell better story. Imagine 3-6 months from now, you'll make better content and you will have better skills. You can tell story better to other people. You can communicate your thoughts and influence people. You make money from that because you build the characters. And I'm not saying this will happen to you in the next 6 months. Just try it for the next 30 days. See how much progress you've made. That's why I have the whole protocol I use, that I never share this to anyone. This is powerful. You'll make more results by just spending 3 hours a day and focusing on just top 3 things in your life. It's your fitness, it's your work, it's your self-education. You don't need to spend 8 hours, 12 hours to improve. You don't want to be like these people. They live miserably. You want to spend 3 hours maximum to improve your life. And it's all optimal. Just shoot me a message on Instagram and I'll give it out to you. Just make sure that you read the whole document, because if you follow the exact step by step, I guarantee in 3-6 months from now, your life will change by applying the simple system. Watch this video if you still struggle with procrastination and you want to build your focus to the next level. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.